Good morning and welcome to Mr. Shaves. It's another day, it's another time to shave, and I want you with me to shave this. Why don't you shave along with me? Come on, get out your brushes, bowls, all that sort of stuff. Get it out, we're all going to shave together. It's going to be a wonderful experience. What I wanted to share with you also is the sad fact that there are some things that our partners just don't like. It's a very sad fact. My wife dislikes Old Spice profoundly, and that limits my ability to enjoy Old Spice in a profound manner. So I've compromised and had something that I think smells the same. Bay Rum Virgin Islands by Clubman. The tricky thing is, it's not exactly the same. In the UK, Old Spice is pretty much everywhere. I grew up with it, it was always around, it was quite cheap. And variations on that, there's not an awful lot. I had to get this online. So, we'll go into that later on. But I'm going to be using the Merkur 34C, which is a good old German, strong, traditional double-edged razor. I'm using Dorco blades. Oh, they've gone in the water, that's wonderful. Dorco blades. I really like Dorco blades, and they're quite cheap. They're not particularly expensive. I think they're a close second, in my humble opinion. Everyone's got a very precise opinion on blades, but I think they're very close to feather blades, in my humble opinion. I'm also, because I've got a beard, and I want to get the lines sorted, I'm going to use this. This is a Sharpy England, which when I purchased it, it was the very much opposite. It was in England, it was Sharpy, and it was not sharp. You could have used it for a butter knife, and it probably wouldn't even cut in that, even if it was hot. So I honed it with great skill that I acquired from using YouTube on a regular basis, and got it to a shaving capacity. For this shave cream, I'm going to be using Taylor of Old Bond Street Lime Zest shaving cream. It's a new one, which I like. I've used once, and the brush is synthetic Simpsons T2. And I said Simpsons, not Timpsons, which for some reason I've been saying. And my bowl, my wooden bowl. Sounds like it's got a crack. Oh well. And my bowl. So I'm going to get started. First of all, I'm going to wet the face. There's so many things to purchase if you're a regular shaver. There's all sorts of stuff online. There's all sorts of stuff in the shops. There's in the various groups, people are talking about these artisan, this, that and the other, and these are the best. But there's a simple, clear fact that all of these have very different smells, and some of them, although you might like them, your partners may not. And that's a sad state of play, in my humble opinion. So, synthetic brush, you don't really need to soak unless it's cold and you just want a warm brush. So, I'm going to get the cream. Taylor of Bond Street, very highly regarded cream. Nice lemoniness about it. I get quite a bit. Taylor of Bond Street tends to lather up really easily and a lot. And you feel like, even though you just dip your brush once pretty much in the stuff, you feel like you're wasting it when you don't use it all. Oh, pre-shave. I haven't got any. Oh well. Oh no, I do. Where is it? There it is. Pre-shave cream is my Proraso one. Crema de barba, which I like as well. That's got like a rose smell. I'm running low on this one. I'm going to put this one on my face. This one's good to get your skin ready. Although the cream will help it glide over, this just prepare the skin for the onslaught of the shave. Get it right in there. Right. Now we've got the brush loaded with the soap cream, you know, lather it up. If you're a performer, maybe that's something you could do a performance on. How about that? Just an idea. Tips are plenty here. So we're going to load up the face. There. So this is really limey, raw lime smell, fresh, good morning shave cream. And the good thing about Taylor Robon Street is good quality stuff, so you know it's your skin will feel really hydrated and moisturised post shave. And that's really important because if you're about to go out, you want to feel nice and ready. And you don't always get that with all soaps and creams. Sometimes you have that kind of dry feeling. You've got to put about 1,000, just wet your face or whatever. But with this one, you can have confidence that it will be good for the skin and it won't feel dry and kind of prickly, that kind of horrible prickly feeling. So because I'm going to, actually what should I do? I'm going to use a Merkur with my Dorco blade. A bit more water. There you go. I'm going to go near to the edge and use my blade, my straight razor, to kind of finish it off. Have you guys got ways to manage your partner's favourite or non-favourite smells? Because they may have a favourite smell and you think, oh, I don't want to use that one again. I want to use this one that I bought. This one looks good. Why can't I use this one? But they always ask for this. And then you've got the horrible time where you bought one and you want to use it, but they don't like it. What do you do then? Stuffed. I suppose you could mask it. You could use it and then put something else on afterwards. Do you compromise? Are there things that you use that your partner does not like, you think, oh, I'm going to use that because it's similar to the one I like, even though they don't like it, they haven't noticed. Okay, so we're going to use the straight razor. Black one, painted black, is daft really, because as soon as you straighten it, the black comes off. So I don't know why. There you are. So I'm going to use just for the edge. It's really helpful for bearded people to use a straight razor. And it does take a bit of practice, and I'm no way an expert, but you know it's the right thing. There. Then we're going to use the sides, just going to tidy up the sides. There we go, and the other one. Just check the lines. This is something that people who don't have a beard have to worry about. A wonky beard can be concerning. Also, when you're using a straight razor and you want to get the bits under your nose, these blades just do not fit. in my opinion. So I use this. It's a good measuring device to kind of balance it and pivot it against the load. All the people walking by are thinking, what a weird looking bloke. There, that'll do. And you can revisit that later on. Okay, so we're going to add some more cream and do another round. This is such a nice smell. Really bright, real smelling. Doesn't smell plasticky. It feels so soft going on the face. And it's like £11.50, I think, if you order it online. For most of Taylor or Bond Street's kind of creams and soaps. Well, creams definitely. So we're going to use, I think we're going to use the straight razor again, just to kind of have a go. Sometimes beards can look a bit scruffy if you're growing it out. But one way to kind of look like you're tidy and it kind of comes across as tidy, just making sure the edges are clean and well kind of cut, and it gives the impression that you're tidy. Because I feel that sometimes if you want to grow out the beard, like I'm growing it down a bit, just a little bit, then sometimes you kind of think, oh, it looks a bit scruffy. But as long as you're kind of, the edges are really defined, you can get away with it. Oh, that lime is such a nice smell. I think just right, now just going to Merkur it on the edge. That's the good thing about safety razors. They're so sharp, and these dual head blades give it a really, they carry the cut really well across all the skin. I think that's done the trick. Okay, so after the shave, I'm going to rinse on with a flannel. And I only use a flannel purely because rinsing it in the sink takes ages for it to come off. I just get frustrated. Once the lather's off, it comes off much easier. That's nice. That feels really nice, really fresh. A bit wonky. No, that'll do. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So the skin feels hydrated, and I'm going to dry it off. Yeah, it feels hydrated. There's a fresh feeling. You haven't got that kind of, I've had a shave with the cheap shaving from foam from the shop or shaving cream. It feels good. and you want to kind of smell nice and prepare the skin for the day. This is Clubman Virgin Island Bay Rum. This is about £12 online. You can find it online. I can never see this in shops, never. So I'm going to put some on my hand because it smells like. Obviously it's bay rum, and Old Spice in essence is bay rum, and there's a similar kind of smell. I think it's a bit of a brighter smell, this one, so my wife absolutely hates it. I think it's linked with an ex-partner, so but I can get away with that one quite confidently, knowing that I'm bay rumming it all about. That sounds a bit weird. So there you go. I would like you to come and join me on my journey, on my ship, the Bay Rum, sailing from port to port, exploring smells, creams, and all that sort of stuff for this face and your face. I want to review them. I want to see what they're like. And I want you to know too, because information is king. Have a nice day. Happy shaving. Subscribe and like, and join my journey. Thank you. Goodbye.